Hey everybody, welcome to the Team Plant Strong call tonight. I'm so excited to be here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Casey Elmore and I reside right outside of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a qualified National Marketing Director. And tonight, Michelle and I are super pumped to share with you guys. Oh, I'm having a little bit of background. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're super pumped to share with you guys tonight what it looks like to launch your teammate and get them started strong in their first 72 hours. We really want to continue to equip you guys with duplication and do the things that are just simple and easy and successful and not get so bogged down with details. I think so often we get bogged down with the what and not focused on just the do. And so that's what we really want to focus on with you guys. So that being said, I want to kick us off by taking us to the website. So everybody knows, or if you're not familiar with, Michelle and I have created a website called the plantstrong.life.org. And I'm going to share it real quick so you guys can see it. This truly is our one-stop shop resource for our teammates. I just went through a walkthrough with a new teammate today. And so what I want to show you guys is that when I walk through our website with a new person, simply what I share with them is this. This website is really their one-stop shop resource to get them going, to have the success that they're looking for. And so they can dig around on the website, but really the one page that's always important to them is the Launch Your Franchise page. The password to the whole website is Go Plant Strong, all lowercase, one word. But this Launch Your Franchise page is their first go-to for all their resources, for their trainings, to just know kind of their first steps to get started. So, when we plan their strategy call, we walk through it together. And so I just want to reiterate how important this website is because, you guys want your teammates to feel like they can go and be independent, and that is what this website is for. So when I start up a brand new rep, I'm sending them here, I'm giving them this link, and I'm encouraging them to go start step 1. Alongside that, I'm getting them on Voxer that first, 5 minutes. I'm sending them a link to Voxer and talking through with them about, getting started. If it's possible, I'm getting on a call with them like in the next 5 to 7 hours. If it's not possible, then what I do is I use Voxer to do kind of a little bit of their strategy call. So the goal is in that first, day, I'm getting them on a strategy call and I'm planning their first events, but sometimes that's not possible. And it's really important that we raise up our teammates in success. And so we want to plan that first set of outreach with them as soon as possible. And so if we can't connect on a call that first day, then I'm going to connect with them on Voxer. And I'm going to speak a little bit just to events, and Michelle's going to key in on some other things. But when I'm getting on Voxer and I'm talking to them about their first steps, anyone who's joining our team, they're at least doing their HLP, right? And so, for me, what I have found successful and what I teach my team consistently and what Michelle and I really believe works well is the immediate outreach. Who are we reaching out to? Zoom, Freedom Revolution, or a Facebook event is a great first way to get your teammates started, to lead them to success. And so if I can't get them on that strategy call right away, on Voxer, we're going to talk through how we're going to launch their business before we get on that strategy call. And you guys know, getting on with our teammates and raising them up on these calls are very important. But most important is to get their business moving. And we get it moving by helping them reach out to their friends and family. So whether it's a Freedom Revolution launch call that you're scheduling in their first week, a Facebook event that you're scheduling in their first week, or taking them through their first 10 people. That's really what's going to be super key in that first day. Once you get to that strategy call, then you can walk them through this website. You can plan additional events. And if you're not sure, and I'm not going to take the time to go through this right now, but if you're not sure what a strategy call looks like, again, our website is a one-stop shop. You'll go to our mission, launch new teammate, and a whole layout for the strategy call is there. With that being said, I am going to kick it over, or I am going to share this real quick, actually. Setting up their Zoom call or setting up their Facebook event. Here are some key things that I want you guys to take note of. If they're launching their first Zoom, if they're launching with a Zoom call in their first, 3 to 5 days, things that are going to be really important for them is to, figure out who those 30 people and their closest, relationship circles are going to be that they're going to invite. It is important for success that they are inviting at least 30 people to their Zoom call. I'm also going to send them verbiage for that outreach. There's actually at the bottom of this page, there is verbiage, outreach verbiage specific to inviting to their Freedom Revolution, to their initial launch call, okay? So just know that that's there. I'm also going to encourage them that any responses or questions that they get, that they send us a screenshot, that they try not to answer any questions. They send us a screenshot so that we can help them walk through any cause or concerns of responses that they get back. And then if they have anyone that says, yes, they'd love to be on to support them, but they can't join that call, we're either doing one of two things. We're offering them a connection call instead, or offering them the recording. If you can get someone on a connection call because their mom or dad or a friend, and Michelle said it, like, find your friends that that they will literally buy dirt from you, because those are the people that love you so much, they just absolutely trust you. And so, getting them onto a connection call might just be, the next best thing. I'm also going to create a flyer for them for that Zoom call. It's really important that they have a flyer for that Zoom call if it's that first week, so that they have something to follow up with. And then once we've done this and got the event going, then we go into this, strategy call, but really getting them set up for success if they choose a Zoom call first. If they choose a Facebook party as their launch option, I'm encouraging them to invite 40 to 60 people of their warm market and their close market too. Obviously, we want them to invite friends and family. We want them to invite those that are going to be the most supportive for them. And so friends and family are going to be those people. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Michelle to talk a little bit more about maybe an event isn't the first way that you get launched. Maybe you're launching with just reaching out to somewhere between, around 10 people. And so Michelle's going to expand a little bit on that.
Before I do, Casey, I had a question for you. If someone does not know how to create a flyer for their person's Zoom, is there an easy way to do that, or a template that they can use?
Yes, I believe we've uploaded a couple of templates already on the Facebook team page. If not, actually, hold on.
I feel like there might be some on the Freedom Revolution.
Yes. That's what I was just going to go look at. Let me get back to you. You go forward and I'll check that.
Okay, perfect. So let's say you're a brand new person, needs either a little bit of like help thinking of more people to invite to something bigger, or they just are really burning and eager to share with their mom and their best friend and their dog sitter, the people that they see on a regular basis, and they don't want to wait 2 to 3 days to share with them. You can also start with walking through their first 10 people. And what I recommend with this is making sure that on that list of first 10 people, they are sharing the opportunity for the business with at least half of them. It makes sense to share the HLP option with all of them, because if you're sharing the product with them and the product makes sense, saying, then this, we have this great program that might make sense for you too, to help offset your cost or help you get Juice Plus for the best price or get it at wholesale, and allow you to share with other people in your life that it will definitely make sense to as well. So you are just sharing the product and the business, and you're talking through those first people with them. You don't want them going out and trying, to talk to someone without really knowing what to do. It's like an apprenticeship. It's like doctors, they go through residency and they follow a doctor around. I was just at the hospital a few weeks, and the residents were there. They don't even say anything. They were just following the doctor around, listening, watching what he did, and he was, doing the work. And that's what really we want to model in the first 72 hours, the first week of your business, we want you to we want to give you those words. We want to help you craft the conversations that you're having to help you be most successful, because we know that you know your family members, you know your friends, and we know Juice Plus, and we know how to share it. And so with the two of us together, we're going to have some awesome success. So please don't ever feel burdened by, you know, like a burden to your upline sponsor for, you know, for asking for a lot of help. We want to help you. We want to be hands-on. And like Casey said, you're going to be walking through these people. You're going to say, this is Susie. This is how I know her. This is how I connect with her. This is why I thought of her. And then that's going to be the information we need to get you the conversation going and help you figure out when and how and what to say to start those conversations effectively. And we go through the first 10 while you are planning your first event, like Casey talked about, whether it is a Facebook party or a Zoom. One thing to mention on the Facebook parties, Zoom, we really want 30 people invited. Facebook can be a little more, 40 to 60 people invited, but we do not want hundreds. That just looks to people like they're just a number and you're just trying to blast it out to everyone and that you don't personally care. And I would also say, don't ever invite more people than you can send messages to. We want everyone to get a personal message immediately after you invite them to the event. So if you're doing a Facebook event, we want you to go add your 40 or your 60 people, and right after, or maybe do it in chunks. If you can't send a message right after to that many people, invite 10 people, send 10 messages. Invite 10 people, you know, a couple hours later, send 10 messages until you get up to that 40 or 60, because we want people to see our messages, to have a link in that message on Facebook to the party so they can easily click and join. So little things like that can help you be most successful. With the Facebook events, I am actually doing one on Wednesday for a teammate, and I have revamped the Facebook new rep kind of party that is on our Team Plant Strong Facebook page. And so I'm going to be uploading the new template from Google Docs and making sure all the pictures are there for you guys so that you can use it. It is a one-day party. You can always split up the post into 2 days, but because we have to actually post, we can't schedule them anymore. A lot of times it's easier to do it all, you know, just focus one day and get the post done. And it can be harder to keep people's attention over multiple days. So figure out what works for your schedule, your teammate's schedule. But we definitely want to get those scheduled up front and quickly. The other thing, when you're talking through those 10 people, those first 10, if that's the route your person chooses, you want to make sure that when they're, if they're in person, obviously they're going to have the conversation. They're going to come back to you and debrief you, and you can help them with the next step. You want to kind of equip them before they go have an in-person conversation with, you know, if they say yes, or if they want more information, this is what you're going to do. If they are having messaging, they're messaging people, they're texting people, you want them to send you a screenshot every time they have a conversation, and you can help them with the replies. Even if it's their mom or their best friend, it's great practice, and it's going to allow them to learn from you so that when they start a teammate, they're going to be able to do this too, because the name of the game for massive influence and impact and success is really duplication. The other thing we really want you to do in the first 72 hours is help them do their first social media post. No matter if they are a social media guru or someone who's been on Facebook for 2 days, everyone needs help with this, because there are so many ways to do it that can be off-putting for people. We want to help our new people attract people in. We want to be a lighthouse. We want to attract people to our post and to our business. And as a sponsor, we can help them identify, an upline, help them identify the parts of their story to share, especially if they're an existing customer who becomes a teammate. We can help them come up with 3 or 4 posts, their first 3 or 4 posts that we strategically align, like we're going to do one on Tuesday, we're going to do one on Friday, and really help them figure out when to do them and what to post. Recently, I had a teammate who just started, and the first post she did was about her shred experience, and that got a couple people interested. And then she told me that her she was in scrubs that she hadn't worn in a long time. And I said, that's a post, like, do that post. So she did that post. She got a couple more people interested. And then I had her do a post this week about her kids, because her kids are getting the gummies on the Children's Health Study. And so she's doing a post about that and the peace of mind. And so it's really parceling out pieces of a story to do multiple Facebook posts. But in the first 72 hours, that's when someone's most excited. That's when their fire and their flame for this business is the highest. And so we want to make sure we capitalize on that, and we help them to get a few wins under their belt, whether it's just yeses to coming to an event within that time period, or whether it's a post with some people liking and commenting on it, or it's getting a conversation with their mom or their dad to go well. We just want to help them have some success in their first few hours, days, and their first week as a part of our team. And so if they're not on Juice Plus yet and they're starting the business, they can still do social media posts. They can do a post about how excited they are to get all, for this new nutrition that just came in their mail, like taking a picture of the box as they're opening it, or doing some kind of picture with the product in their hands or with their kids. And just, there's ways that we can help people become intrigued about what you're doing and help that story unfold for you as you are taking it. And so that's going to happen when you are in close communication with your upline sponsor. And then beyond the Voxer and call, getting your first event planned and invited to social media and talking through your first 10 people. The other thing I want to share is, and I touched on this, is how important it is for duplication if your person shares the product and the business from the beginning. In the past, we've really focused on sharing the product, and it can slow you down. It can slow down your success and your trajectory and reaching the goals that your new person has. And we don't want to put any roadblocks in their way. And so we're going to help them share the business, share the healthy living plan from the beginning with at least 5 people in their first 72 hours. They're on fire. People will say yes when you are passionate and when you are excited. I know I've had people literally say to me, I don't even know what Juice Plus is, but I want in because you are so dang excited about it. Okay, that is what you want people to get from you. You want them to be like, wow, like, could probably do this, or you're having so much fun and you just started like 5 days ago, like I want to do it too. So you want to help them share, like, I'm making money off my own product, why wouldn't you want to do that? Like you just want to help them share the healthy living plan, the business, and the product from the beginning, because it's going to help them be more successful and to see, we really want our 2,000 plus team members to be getting it by helping others do their HLP, not just by getting 12 customers themselves, right? We want to help you get your first couple of customers, help your sister get her first couple of customers, help your neighbor get her first couple of customers, because we all have people that will buy dirt from us. We have dirty friends and dirty family. We have people who will buy dirt from us, and that might be not your family. Maybe your family's not supportive, but you do have someone in your life that's supportive. And so we got to find those people and help them to get jazzed and excited about what you are doing. And that is our job. So that is what I wanted to share as far as kind of starting strong. Casey, did you find the flyers or update on that?
So I have a bajillion flyers that I've been hoarding on my phone, and I'm uploading them to our team Facebook albums.
Are they templates?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, I'm a hoarder. Okay.
Hey, I'm an online hoarder too. So Casey, did you have anything else you wanted to share, or should we open it up for questions?
I think that's it. And well, let me just say this. I think it's so important, again, that we get so bogged down in the steps that at the end of the day, when all else fails, we just have to help our team start sharing with people. And so one of those 3 ways, like if you help them start their business, and one of those 3 ways, sharing with, individually with their first 10 friends, family that'll buy dirt from them, or launching their Facebook event in their first, 3 to 5 days, or launching their Zoom call in their first 3 to 5 days, you've done the right thing. And then from there, you can go to your upline, okay, and say like, okay, what do I do next, right? You go to your upline once you've done that. So, you know, if you're not sure, just know that if you're helping launch someone's business, that's truly what you can do to lead them to success. And it's that simple.
Yeah, and if you're on here and you're launching a business, you need, and your sponsor hasn't done this, you need to go and have that conversation with them. And you know, if they're not able to find someone above you and they're in our upline, that can help you, because you know, we want to make sure that you are successful and that you're getting that support. But it really is. It comes down to maximizing, you know, your first 72 hours, your first week in the business, because that's, you know, that's when it's fresh, that's when it's new. And that's, you know, whenever it's like a baby, you know, they don't know that, you know, they don't even, I always say kids all the time, like they'll swim in ice cold water. Like they don't even notice that it's cold. And that's kind of like a new rep. Like they'll go treading through ice cold water because they're so excited and they're on fire and they can't feel any of like the negativity or fears or, you know, things yet. And so we want to make sure we protect that, and we protect that person. We help them, you know, have that childlike faith, you know, help them be able to go out and start out strong, because we know that in this business, there's ups and downs and there's good and bad. And, you know, there's just like anything else that's really worth it. There's going to take some work, but we can make sure that they get off to a really great start. And that is really our job, to make sure that that happens. So, awesome. Well, I wanted to give some time for people to ask questions. If you're a new rep, or if you're starting a new rep, if you have questions on things that we've shared, the biggest thing is don't get bogged down in the details. Like this is supposed to be all about sharing, all about getting the product and the business in front of new people and helping them, letting them decide if it's for them. Don't prejudge, don't assume, go and share, do your part. And then, you know, it's like, if you build it, they will come. Like go share it. And the people who are ready and are open are going to say yes. And the people who aren't are just not yet. They're not yet ready. And so don't let the details on the Plant Strong Life page or the details of, you know, whatever, anything that's going to get in your way, just know that it's supposed to be simple. And it's just sharing your story. One thing that my mentor, Kurt, told me is that there's no problem or obstacle in this business that sharing with more people won't overcome. And so I just want to leave you guys with that, and we'll open it up for some questions. Any questions, guys?